Well, hi there. Good morning. This is Jerry with Naked Bible Study. We've been going through the book of Matthew. Yesterday we wrapped up chapter 12. Now we're starting at chapter 13. So, what you're going to find in chapter 13, Jesus is teaching the multitudes, and he's doing it in parables. And one of the reasons he was doing it in parables was to fulfill prophecy. And with parables, you're telling a story, and the idea of the parable is you're trying to convey an understanding, a message, without actually saying it directly to them. And some people get it, and some people don't. It's even true today, believe it or not. But anyways, so let's get started. We're only going to get through about halfway through chapter 13. This one has 58 verses, so we're just going to go from verse 1 to verse 35. So verse 1, the same day went Jesus out of the house and sat by the seaside, and great multitudes were gathered together unto him, so that he went into a ship and sat, and the whole multitude stood on the shore. And he spake many things, sorry about that. And he spake many things unto them in parables, saying, Behold, a sower went forth to sow. That's a person spreading seeds. And when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowl came and devoured them up. Some fell upon stony places where they had not much earth, and forthwith they sprung up, because they had no depthness of earth. And when the sun was up, they were scorched, and because they had no roots, they withered away. And some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprung up and choked them out. But others fell into good soil and brought forth fruit, some 100-fold, some 60-fold, and some 30-fold. Who hath ears to hear, let him hear. So Jesus is using the example of a sower sowing seeds, and these people understood it because they farmed, a lot of them. Or they're around people who farmed, so they understood the terminology. And what he's trying to say to them is there's going to be some people who hear the word of God and they don't have a good foundation or no foundation at all, and all this stuff. But because they don't have a good foundation and they're not bringing forth good fruit, they're not basically being fruitful. Okay. So let's go on. Verse 10 of chapter 13. And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? And he answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. For whosoever hath, to him shall be given, he shall have more abundance. But whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken away even that he hath. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they seeing see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. Makes me think of a lot of kids of today. They see and they hear, but they're just not getting the message, right? And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which saith, By hearing ye shall hear, and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see, and shall not perceive. For this people's heart is waxed gross or callous, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their hearts. And it should be, I keep yawning, sorry. And should be converted, and I should heal them. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them. Hear ye therefore the parable of the sower. When anyone heareth the word of the kingdom, and understandeth it not, then cometh the wicked one, and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart. This is he which receiveth seed by the wayside. But he that receiveth the seed into stony places, the same is he that heareth the word, and anon with joy receiveth it. Let's try this again. Yet hath he not root in himself, but dureth for a while. In other words, they sustain for a while. But when tribulation or persecution ariseth because of the word, by and by he is offended. He also that receiveth the seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word, and the care of this world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becometh unfruitful. But he that receiveth seed into the good ground is he that heareth the word and understandeth it, which also beareth fruit, and bring forth some 100-fold, some 60, some 30. Another parable put he forth unto them. The kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which soweth good seed in his field. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares or weeds among the wheat, and went his way. But when the blades was sprung up and brought forth fruit, oh, I'm so sorry, yawning today, I apologize. But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. So the servants of the house came and said unto him, Sir, doth not thou sow good seed in thy fields? From whence hath it tares? He said unto them, An enemy hath done this. The servant said unto him, Wilt thou then that we go and gather them up? But he said, Nay, lest while ye gather up the tares, ye root up also the wheat with them. Let both grow together until the harvest, and in the time of the harvest I will say to the reapers, Gather together the first of the tares and bind them in bundles. Oh, I am so sorry. I don't know why I'm yawning so much today. This is crazy. In bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barns. So he's given visual illustrations, if you would, parables of what's going to happen during the days of judgment and all that. So another parable he put forth unto them, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a grain of mustard seed, which a man took and sowed in his field, which indeed is the least of all seeds. The mustard seed is so small. But when it groweth, it is the greatest among herbs, and becometh a tree, so that the birds of the air come and lodge in the branches thereof. Another parable spoke he unto them, the kingdom of heaven is like unto leaven, which a woman took and hid in 3 measures of meal, till the whole was leavened. All these things spake Jesus unto the multitudes in parables, and without a parable spoke he not unto them. Wow. I do apologize. That it might be fulfilled which was spoken by the prophet, saying, I will open my mouth in parables, I will utter things which have been kept secret from the foundations of the world. Well, that takes us up to completing verse 35 of the book of Matthew, chapter 13. We'll pick up some more on this tomorrow. Hope you have a great day. I hope this has blessed your heart. Know that I love you. If you like these videos, like them. If you want to share them, I appreciate you sharing them. I don't do any marketing on this stuff. It's just all word of mouth. If you're learning from this, if you're getting something out of this, great. If you have any suggestions, feel free to send me a message or whatever, comment, and I'll see what I can do. But anyways, I love the gospel. It's great stuff. Have a great day. Love you. Bye.